Hello, today's topic lecture is Group Theory Part 2, that is Group and Examples on Group. I am Mr. S.R. Gaikwad, Assistant Professor in Department of Mathematics, Arts, Commerce and Science College, Jawal. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, Parishram Maths Academy. Now first definition of group. A non-empty set G with a binary operation star on it is said to be a group if following conditions are held. Here G is non-empty set. Star is binary operation on G if following conditions are held. First condition, closure property. Closure property, it means for all A comma B belongs to G implies A star B is also belongs to G. It means A and B are two elements of G, then A star B is also element of G. It means closure property is satisfied. Second, associative law. It means for all A comma B comma C belongs to G, A star then in bracket B star C equal to A star B bracket complete and then star C. If this condition is satisfied, it means associative law is satisfied. Third, existence of identity elements in G. That is, there exists element E belongs to G such that A star E equal to E star A equal to A for all A belongs to G, then E is called identity element. It means identity element exists. Then existence of inverse in G. For each A belongs to G, there exists B belongs to G such that A star B equal to E equal to B star A, then B is inverse of A in G. That is, inverse exists in G. That is, closure property satisfied, associative law satisfied, identity element exists, inverse exists. If these four conditions are satisfied, then G is called as a group. Then G comma star is called as a group. Abelian group. A group G comma star is said to be an abelian group or a commutative group if A star B equal to B star A for all A comma B belongs to G. It means for any two elements A comma B belongs to G, value of A star B equal to B star A. If this condition is satisfied, then group is called as a abelian group. Otherwise, the group is called as a non-abelian group or non-commutative group. Then examples. First example, show that the set Z of all integers form an abelian group with respect to addition as binary operation. Solution. Let Z equal to 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 plus or minus 3 dash be set of all integers. We have to show this set of all integers form a group with respect to operation of addition. First condition of the group is closure property. Now we know that sum of any two integer is again an integer. It means for all A comma B belongs to Z, A plus B also belongs to Z, because here plus is a binary operation. It means A and B are two elements of Z, then A plus B also belongs to Z. It means closure property is satisfied. Second, associative law. We know that with usual addition of operation, addition is always associative. It means for all A comma B comma C belongs to Z implies A plus in bracket B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. You can take any three integers. Suppose we can take 1, 2 and 3. Then 1 plus in bracket 2 plus 3 equal to 1 plus 2 bracket complete, then plus 3. Values remain same. That is A plus then in bracket B plus C is same as A plus B then plus C. This condition is also satisfied for all integers belongs to Z. It means associative law is satisfied. Existence of identity. We know that there exists 0 belongs to Z. 0 means 0 belongs to Z such that A plus 0 equal to 0 plus a equal to a for all a belongs to z. We can add 0 in any number, we get number itself, and therefore 0 is identity element with respect to addition. That is 0 is called as additive identity element. Therefore identity element exists. Existence of inverse. For any a belongs to z, there exists minus a belongs to z such that a plus in bracket minus a is same as minus a plus a equal to 0. That is a plus in bracket minus a, the addition of this positive and negative integer is 0. It means minus a is inverse of a. 2 belongs to z, minus 2 is also belongs to z, 3 belongs to z, minus 3 is also belongs to z. It means inverse of any element of z is exist. It means inverse exists in z. Closure property is satisfied, associative law is satisfied, identity element exists, inverse exists, and therefore the given set z form a group with respect to plus as a binary operation. Now we know that a plus b equal to b plus a, 2 plus 3 equal to 3 plus 2 for all a comma b belongs to z. If we take any two elements, value of a plus b is same as b plus a. It means the group z comma plus is an abelian group, and therefore remark z comma plus is called as additive group of integers. Similarly, q nothing but set of rational number, that is q comma plus is known as additive group of rational number. Here r is set of real number and r comma plus is known as a additive group of real number. These all are group with respect to the binary operation addition. Second example, let G be a set of fourth root of unity. Show that G forms an abelian group with respect to multiplication. Solution, let X be a fourth root of unity. X is fourth root of unity, it means X raised to 4 equal to 1. X raised to 4 equal to 1, it means X raised to 4 minus 1 equal to 0. Factors of X raised to 4 minus 1 are X square minus 1, X square plus 1 equal to 0. Again factors of X square minus 1 are X minus 1, X plus 1. Factors of X square plus 1 are X minus I, X plus I. And therefore, the fourth root of unity are 1 minus 1, I minus I. These are the fourth root of unity. And therefore we can take G equal to set contain 1 minus 1, I minus I. We have to show this set G is a group with respect to operation as a multiplication. First we can prepare the composition table for multiplication in G. That is, we get a multiplication as binary operation. Elements in set G are 1 minus 1, I minus I. Here also we can take 1 minus 1, I minus I. First we can multiply 1 by each element. 1 into 1 is 1. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. 1 into I is I. 1 into minus I is minus I. Similarly, minus 1 into 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. Minus 1 into I is minus I. Minus I into minus I is plus I. Again here I into 1 is I. I into minus 1 is minus I. Here I into I is I square. Value of I square is minus 1. And I into minus I, that is minus I square. But value of I square is minus 1. Therefore minus minus plus 1 here. And last, minus I into 1 is minus I. Minus I into minus 1 is plus I. Minus I into I minus I square is minus 1, therefore minus minus plus 1. And last, minus I into minus I minus minus plus I square, value of I square is minus 1. Is composition table for multiplication in elements of G. Observe that all elements in this composition table are also elements of G. And therefore, first condition of group closure property. From the composition table, we see that every entry inside the table is elements of G. That is, A into B, we can take any two elements A and B belongs to G. Their product A into B, this element is also belongs to G. It means closure property is satisfied. Second, associative law. We know that multiplication of complex number is always associative. That is, if you take any three elements A, B, C belongs to G, then A into in bracket B into C equal to A into B into C. For any three element, this condition is always satisfied. It means associative law is satisfied. Existence of identity elements. From the composition table, we see that if you multiply 1 to any element, we get number itself, that is A into 1 equal to A, which is same as 1 into A for all A belongs to G. It means 1 belongs to G is identity element of group G, identity element of G. It means identity element exists. Last, existence of inverse. From composition table, observe that 1 into 1 equal to 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 is 1. I into minus I is 1. And minus I into I is 1. That is, we can take two elements whose product is 1. That is, first 1 into 1 is 1. And therefore, inverse of 1 is 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 is 1. Therefore, inverse of minus 1 is minus 1. I into minus I is 1. Therefore, inverse of I is minus I. And minus I into I is also 1. Therefore, inverse of minus I is I. That means inverse exists. That every element of G has inverse in G with respect to multiplication. And therefore, closure property is satisfied. Associative law hold. Identity element exists. Inverse exists. It means all four conditions are satisfied. And therefore, G is a group with respect to multiplication. Also, if you take any two elements of G, A into B is same as B into A. This condition is always satisfied in this set, and therefore G equal to set contain 1 minus 1 I minus I is abelian group with respect to multiplication, and therefore given set form a group with respect to multiplication. Okay. Next, third example. Let Q star be the set of non-zero rational number. The binary operation star define on Q star as A comma B belongs to Q star, A star B equal to AB upon 2. Show that Q star comma star is an abelian group. Solution. Let here Q star be set of all non-zero rational number. That is, Q contain all rational number except 0. And star is defined as A star B equal to AB upon 2. It means value of A star B equal to nothing but A into B upon 2 for all A comma B belongs to Q star. First, closure property. First, you can take A comma B belongs to Q star. A comma B belongs to Q star. It means A and B are non-zero rational number. A and B are non-zero rational number. Therefore, clearly A into B upon 2, this number is also non-zero rational number. And this AB upon 2 is non-zero rational number. It means AB upon 2 belongs to Q star. And therefore, A comma B belongs to Q star implies A star B also belongs to Q star. It means closure property is satisfied. Then associative law. We can take A comma B comma C belongs to Q star. First, you can find the value of A star, then in bracket B star C. We know that A star B equal to AB upon 2, and therefore B star C equal to B into C upon 2. That is, we can take their product and divide by 2. That is, B star C equal to BC upon 2, and therefore A star BC upon 2 equal to the value of B star is nothing but we can take B into C and then divide by 2, and to find the value of A star BC upon 2, it means you can take their product and then divide by 2, we get ABC upon 4. It means value of A star then in bracket B star C equal to ABC upon 4. Also, A star B bracket complete and then star C equal to value of A star B nothing but A into B upon 2, then star C, then AB upon 2, star C nothing but AB upon 2 into C, taking their product and then divided by 2, we get ABC upon 4. And therefore, clearly here A star then in bracket B star C equal to A star B bracket complete star C. This condition is satisfied for all A comma B comma C belongs to Q star, and therefore operation star is associative. Existence of identity element. Let E belongs to Q star be an identity element. By definition, A star E equal to E star A equal to A for all A belongs to Q star. But value of E star A nothing but A into E upon 2. E star A nothing but AE upon 2 equal to A. We can simplify it, clearly A cancel. We get E equal to 2. This E equal to 2 is clearly non-zero rational number. This 2 is non-zero rational number, and therefore Q2 belongs to Q star is an identity element of Q star. Existence, therefore identity element exists. Next, existence of inverse. Let A belongs to Q star be any element. And suppose that B is inverse of A. Now B is inverse of A, and therefore by definition A star B equal to B star A equal to 2, because 2 is identity element in Q star, and therefore A star B equal to 2, but A star B is same as AB upon 2 equal to 2. Now AB upon 2 equal to 2, it means B equal to 4 upon. We can transfer 2 on right hand side, 2 into 4 and then divide by A, therefore B equal to 4 upon A. Here A is non-zero rational number, the 4 upon A is also non-zero rational number, and therefore B 4 upon is inverse of A, and this 4 upon A belongs to Q star, and therefore inverse exists. Therefore, closure property is satisfied, associative laws hold, identity element exists, inverse exists, and therefore Q star comma star is a group. Also, for any two elements A comma B belongs to Q star, we have A star B is same as AB upon 2. But A into B is same as B into A, because A and B are non-zero rational number. They are numbers. AB is same as BA, and therefore AB upon 2 is same as BA upon 2. This BA upon 2 is same as B star A, and therefore A star B equal to B star A for all A comma B belongs to Q star, and therefore binary operation is commutative, and therefore it means abelian group. Therefore Q star comma star forms is an abelian group with respect to operation star. Okay. Next example. In the set G, nothing but R minus singleton 1. R nothing but set of real number of all real number except 1. That is G contain all real number except 1. Define star on G by A star B equal to A plus B minus AB. Show that G star C is an abelian group. Solution. Let G equal to R minus singleton 1 be set of all real number except 1, and A star B equal to A plus B minus AB for all A comma B belongs to G. We have to show G comma star is an abelian group. First condition, closure property. First you can take two elements. Let A comma B belongs to G. G is set of all real number except 1. 1 is not in G. Therefore A and B are belongs to G. Therefore A is not equal to 1. B is not equal to 1. Clearly A is not equal to 1. B is not equal to 1. A and B are real number, and therefore A plus B minus AB is also real number. Because A and B both are real number, therefore A plus B minus AB, this number is also real number, and we have to show A plus B minus AB, this element belongs to G. That is, we have to prove A plus B minus AB is not equal to 1. Suppose if possible A plus B minus AB equal to 1, we can transfer 1 in left hand side. Then from the first and third term we can take A as common. Second term and last term we can take minus sign as common. Therefore A in bracket 1 minus B, from second and last term we can take a minus sign common in bracket 1 minus B, and therefore the factors are A minus 1 into 1 minus B equal to 0. at a minus 1 into 1 minus b equal to 0, it means a equal to 1 or b equal to 1. But a and b are belongs to G. A is not equal to 1, b is not equal to 1. Therefore, which is here we get a equal to 1, b equal to 1, which is contradiction. Because we can take here a plus b minus ab equal to 1. And therefore, clearly here a plus b minus ab is not equal to 1. Clear? If you take a plus b minus ab equal to 1, then we get a equal to 1 or b equal to 1, but a is not equal to 1, b is not equal, and therefore a plus b minus ab is not equal to 1. This a plus b minus ab is not equal to 1, therefore this element clearly belongs to G. It means a plus b minus ab is real number other than 1. And therefore a star b equal to a plus b minus ab, this element belongs to G. It means closure property is satisfied. Second, associative law. Let a comma b comma c belongs to G, and therefore a star then in bracket b star c equal to. Now by definition, value of a star b equal to a plus b minus ab, and the value of b star c equal to b plus c minus b. That is, we can take first their addition minus their product. Then a star then in bracket b plus c minus bc equal to, first you can take their addition a plus b plus c minus bc minus their product, that is minus a into b plus c minus bc. Then simplify, we get a plus b plus c minus bc minus ab minus ac, last term minus minus plus abc. This value of a star then in bracket b star c. Now then we can take a star b bracket complete and then star c equal to value of a star b, nothing but a plus b minus ab star c. Again apply the operation star here. A plus b minus ab star c is equal to a plus b minus ab plus c, first their addition minus their product, minus a plus b minus ab. Sorry, simplify, you get a plus b minus ab plus c minus ac minus bc, last minus minus plus abc, and therefore equal to a plus b plus c minus ab minus ac minus bc plus abc. And therefore observe that if from equation number 1 and 2 right hand side is same, and therefore from equation 1 and 2 a star then in bracket b star c equal to a star b bracket complete star c for all a comma b comma c belongs to G, and therefore the operation star is associative. It means associative law is satisfied. Existence of identity. Let is identity element. By definition, for any a belongs to G, a star e equal to a equal to e star e, because e is identity element means a star e equal to a. Now a star e equal to a, but value of a star e nothing but a plus e minus a by definition of star. A star e equal to a plus e minus a into e equal to a. Then clearly this a cancel. From this two term we can take e as common. We get e in bracket 1 minus a equal to 0. Therefore e equal to 0 or a equal to 1. But a belongs to G. A is element of G, and therefore clearly a is not equal to 1. And therefore clearly here e equal to 0. Therefore e equal to 0 is identity element in G. And then 0 belongs to G, and therefore identity element exist. Therefore 0 is identity element of this G. Next, existence of inverse. Let a belongs to G be any element and b is inverse of a. We have to prove b is also belongs to G. That is, we have to prove b is not equal to 1. Now, by definition, b is inverse of a. B, therefore a star b equal to a equal to b star a. And it means a star b equal to identity element. And therefore, a star b nothing but a plus b minus ab equal to identity element is 0 here. Therefore, a plus b minus ab equal to 0. Can transfer a in right hand side taking b as common. Therefore b in bracket 1 minus a equal to minus a, and therefore b equal to minus a upon 1 minus a, and therefore clearly here b is not equal to 1, because if possible b equal to 1, then minus a upon 1 minus a equal to 1. We get minus a equal to 1 minus a. It means clearly 0 equal to 1, which is not possible. Therefore, b equal to 1 is not possible, and therefore b is not equal to 1. And therefore b equal to minus a upon 1 minus a is not equal to 1. Therefore, this element belongs to G. It means b belongs to G, and therefore inverse exists. Therefore, G satisfy closure property, associative law, existence of identity, existence of inverse, and therefore G comma star is a group. Also, for any a comma b belongs to G, we have a star b equal to a plus b minus ab, which is same as a plus b is same as b plus a, and a into b is same as b into a. It means a star b equal to b plus a minus ba, but b plus a minus ba is same as b star a, and therefore a star b equal to b star a for all a comma b belongs to G. It means condition of abelian is satisfied, and therefore G comma star is a, this group is a abelian group. Okay. Next, prove that group having 4 elements must be abelian. Solution: let G equal to a comma b comma c be a group of 4 elements with E as identity element. This G is a group which contain 4 elements only: A, B, C and E. E is identity element. We have to prove this group is a abelian group. To prove G is abelian, first you can take let A comma B belongs to G. Claim AB equal to BA. We have to prove AB equal to BA. If this condition is satisfied, then clearly G is abelian. Now, A and B, these 2 elements belongs to G. Therefore, A into B, this element is also belongs to G, because G is a group, closure property is satisfied. It means A and B belongs to G. Therefore, A into B also belongs to G. Now, but G contain only 4 elements: E, A, B and C. This A into B, this element is also belongs to G, and therefore AB equal to E, or AB equal to A, or AB equal to B, or AB equal to C. First case, if AB equal to E, A into B equal to A, clearly B equal to A inverse, and therefore AB equal to A into A inverse equal to identity element. It means AB equal to A, and also BA equal to A, value B nothing but B is same as A inverse. It means A inverse into A equal to identity element. It means when AB equal to E, at that time B is same as A inverse and B equal to A inverse, and therefore AB equal to identity element, BA equal to also identity element. It means AB and BA both are same. Therefore AB equal to BA. Therefore G is abelian. It means when AB equal to A, clearly G is abelian. Second condition, case if AB equal to A. If AB equal to A, at that time AB equal to right hand side can be expressed as A into B, because E is identity element. Then by left cancellation law, A cancel, we get B equal to A. But B is not equal, because all elements of the group are different. No 2 elements are same, and therefore B is not equal to A. It means AB is not equal to A. Case third, if AB equal to B. If AB equal to B, at that time AB can be expressed as E into B, because E is identity element. Again by right cancellation law, we get A equal to E. But A and E are different. Elements are different. Therefore A is not equal to A, and therefore AB is not equal to B. It means AB is not equal to A, AB is not equal to B. Fourth case, if possible AB equal to C. In first case, we know that if AB equal to E, then BA equal to A. Therefore clearly here AB equal to C, and it means BA is not equal to E. In second case, if AB equal to A, then we get B equal to A. It means AB is not equal to A. It means BA is also not equal to A. Because if we take BA equal to A, also by left or right cancellation law, we get B equal to identity element. But B is not identity element. It means clearly B is not equal to A. Also, BA is not equal to B. Now, BA, this element belongs to G. BA is not equal to E. B is not equal to A. B is not equal to B. And clearly BA equal to C. because B into A is element of G, it means B into A is equal to either E or A or B or C. But from all these first three cases, BA is not equal to E, BA is not equal to A, BA is not equal to B, therefore clearly BA equal to C. And therefore AB equal to C implies BA equal to also C, and therefore AB equal to BA, and therefore G is a abelian group. And therefore a group having 4 elements must be abelian. Next, if every element in group G is its own inverse, then prove that G is abelian. Solution: let G is group such that every element is its own inverse. It means A belongs to G implies A inverse is same as A. If this condition is satisfied, then we have to prove the group G is abelian. Let A comma B belongs to G. A and B are belongs to G, and therefore A into B is also belongs to G. This A, B and AB, these three elements are belongs to G, and therefore A inverse is same as A, B inverse is same as B, and AB inverse is same as AB, because every element is its own inverse. Therefore A inverse equal to A, B inverse equal to B, AB inverse equal to AB. Now from this AB inverse equal to AB, it means AB equal to AB inverse. But by property of the group, reverse law of inverse, AB bracket inverse is same as B inverse into A inverse. But B inverse is same as B and A inverse is same as A, and therefore clearly AB equal to BA. It means A into B equal to B into A for all A comma B belongs to G, and therefore group G is abelian. Therefore if every element is its own inverse, then group G is abelian group. Then summary. In this topic, first we must remember the definition of the group. If definition of group is understand, then we can easily solve the examples of the group. First definition of group is, let G be a first set is non-empty set. There is one operation defined on that set, and that operation satisfy the condition, first condition, if closure property is satisfied. It means two elements belongs to G, there operate the operation on that element. It means A and B belongs to G, A star B also belongs to G, then closure property is satisfied. For any three elements belongs to G, satisfy the condition A star, then in bracket B star C equal to A star B bracket complete star C. If this condition is satisfied, it means associative law is satisfied. Existence of identity. There is, in that set, there exists element E belongs to G, satisfy the condition A star E equal to E star equal to A. In that case, E is identity element, such element exists, and inverse exists. For any A belongs to G, there exists B belongs to G, such that A star B equal to E equal to B star A. It means inverse exists, that is B is inverse of A. If these four conditions are satisfied, then G comma star is called a group, abelian group. Let G comma star is said to be abelian group or commutative group if A star B equal to B star A for all A comma B belongs to G. Please like and share this video and subscribe my YouTube channel Parishram Maths Academy. Thank you.